Hey everyone, Chris with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal. So something we're doing today, and this has actually been going on for a couple of months, but we've been really busy with junk removal, which is great. But this has been put on the back burner tremendously, and that is putting sides on the pickup truck bed. So a couple of reasons for doing this. First of all, I meant to actually do this back when I first got the pickup truck. I was going to do it for small jobs and then go rent a U-Haul if I had a bigger job. But I had already kind of had the trailer set in mind and I knew where to go and I had the money set aside for it. So it kind of just got taken care of and I just never bothered to do this. But it's been kind of coming up in my mind for a little bit because we have a few repeat clients where parking and accessibility with the trailer is just not ideal. Damn, mosquitoes everywhere. And just having a little bit more room in the truck bed would be perfect. And then we haven't really been doing it this year because we've been so busy with junk removal, but we do like deliveries and like small moves from time to time. So having that extra height would help out drastically with preventing us to need to use the trailer, which I don't really like doing for moving services, just for insurance purposes. It's good branding, but other than that, it's just easier with the ramp, but it's something I would like to not do in the future. So that's kind of one of the reasons behind it as well. Now, I already have all the wood. I have it all measured out. It's all cut, sanded, painted. I filled in all the voids and the knots with wood Bondo, like I did with my trailer. And it's all ready to go. Now we're just gonna build it. And then I even went ahead and got signs on UZMarketing made. So they don't have trailer signs small enough for a 22-inch height. So what I did was got a 3x3 board and I just repeated like junk removal phone number, and I'm just gonna cut it in half myself and it should work out perfectly. So a little bit of a hack there, saved me a few bucks. Couple of things that I kind of did initially with this was, number one, I wanted it to be able to remove it from my truck pockets and put it inside the bed if I needed to. Like if I, for some reason, needed to put my cover back on, I could. So it's 22 inches high, so it'll match the top of my roof. So I could still go like in a parking garage or something. But it's just short enough from like the actual truck bed length. So that's kind of the only thing I did a little differently. We're gonna be using D-rings to attach throughout so I can run my ratchet straps across to my bungees. We also have a elastic cargo net. It starts off as 4x4 and it can stretch up to an 8x8. I've used it a few times and it works wonders. I've gotten those cargo nets from Walmart before and they just kind of suck, I don't know. But this elastic one, great. So I'm really excited about that. It should work perfectly with this setup. And yeah, I'm excited to get it done. And hopefully it'll come in handy and it wasn't just a total waste of time. So Tanya's gonna come out and help me, maybe. There's a lot of mosquitoes out. She's gonna get eaten alive, even with bug spray. So we'll see. But we're gonna try to do this before it gets dark out. The poles are in. Tanya's here to help until the mosquitoes get too bad. This is our spacer. It's 1.5 inches, coincidentally. So we'll use this between all of the boards and hopefully it works out perfectly. One side down, one side to go. Nice sunset. All right, both sides are up. Now we're going to add in our 2x4 braces. Okay, Tanya's got the board. So this is my idea. It's a 3x4 sheet because they don't make anything smaller than a 3x3. So I figured I would just cut it in the middle and I have it evenly distributed. Cool thing when you design these on UZMarketing is they have a grid that shows like lifetime measurements. So I just basically try to get it as accurately in the middle on both sides as I could. And I'll basically cut it right where the grommets are, drill my own holes, and then I'll use my black screws and I'll spray paint all of the washers black. Same thing I did with the trailer, that I did those white. So that way when they're in the sides, they blend in nicely. And it should fit pretty much perfectly on here and it'll be in the middle. So that way people we'll see it a little better because we have magnets on the truck, but you only see that if you're like right next to us. This way you'll see that even if you're like 2 cars over or 5 cars over. So nice, everything's black.
Is there a reason you didn't add clutter reduction?
Spacing. At the end of the day, I want people to see junk removal phone number. So we got the braces in the middle put up. We're gonna cut this probably tomorrow morning when I can see better. This is actually for the trailer for the middle of the E-Track when I painted that black. And then we got the washers spray painted black. So again, we'll do those in the morning. Here's the screws for the sign. I'll drill my own holes. I don't really use their grommets, but I just do corners, middle, all the way around. So this will be done by tomorrow morning. Nice. All right, so we went ahead and put the D-rings on just because. So they're all on each 2x4 post, the stronger of the bunches. So Tanya's swatting flies. So the only thing left to do is put the sign on tomorrow, which I need to wait for those to dry, even though they look dry now. And then that'll be it. It's a wrap. Went ahead and just put the signs up now. Kind of winged it a little bit. I think they're pretty straight. They're a little crooked on the cutting part because all I have is a razor blade. I don't know. So they're up. Now we're gonna put the equipment in the truck because it has to go in the trailer eventually. And I'll run a bungee across the bottom for the speed pack cover, and everything else should be good to go. So tomorrow morning we're gonna be helping somebody with a move, and we'll get to show it off for the first time. There is one thing I'm gonna be doing, and this is just my personal preference because I have this weird fear that they're gonna fly out the sides, even though it's very unlikely, and that's going to be attaching a bungee from here down to here, just so it doesn't fly out. I know it's unlikely, but I just have this vision of it happening. I don't know, but I think it came out pretty good. Let me show you some close-ups with the flash on, and comment down below what would you have done differently. Always looking for constructive feedback for the future, and that's probably it.